My name is Nestor, alumni of Evolution. My parents are Cuban. I'm from Spain. We came when I was 3 years old. Moved to Little Havana, in an infected area of gangs, prostitutions, drugs. And when I grew up, my mama was abused constantly. I saw nothing but drugs, prostitution. And what I saw is what I became. I started hanging around with older people. And I got introduced to cocaine and weed. And ever since, I've been doing cocaine and weed all my life. I've been drinking also. Went to prison for my drinking. Went to prison for my drugs. Never had feelings. I never loved myself. I kept using, constantly using. And I was in a really bad spot. I started hallucinating due to the fact of drugs. And that was the end of my episode, you understand? I realized, I started smoking crack right in front of my mom. And when my mom came out, one day and she saw me in the laundry, she started crying. And that was the face of my life, Once I seen her crying and I seen her tears, she said, "Why are you doing so much drugs?" And from that point on, I knew that I needed help. So I called Leon from Evolutions and I told him I need help, and he grant me with open arms. And I thank him for that, and I'm really grateful for that, and I have gratitude for that. And my life has become better. My life has changed tremendously. And I thank Evolutions for giving me a chance and opportunity to change my life. I was at one point down on myself. I didn't love myself. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to harm myself. I got Baker active 15 times, due to the fact of my mental health. And when I went to detox, they gave me a therapist named Peter. He was like a father figure to me, and he still is to this day like a father figure to me. Also, I want to thank Tony from the bottom of my heart. Every time he comes, he gives me wisdoms, intelligence. He speaks with the truth. And I kept listening. I kept listening to each and every person. I listened to the therapist, and when I went to PHP, it was different. I kept going through, it took a month and I went to the second phase. And when I went to PHP, everybody used to tell me, "Nestor, you're going to make it, you're going to make it," and thanks to the community also, thanks to the friends that I had, used to tell me that you're changing, Nestor, and I needed that, One day I fell down and Tony lifted me up. He was in group and told me, "Nestor, you're doing very good," and I needed that, you understand? Because sometimes we need words of encouragement, because words mean a lot. Evolution is great. Evolution's changed my life. I thank Evolutions every day. I thank God every day for putting me in a place that I could change, that I could become a better person, that I could become a better person towards my mom, that I could be a better person towards everybody, towards the community. So what it teaches you is to become a person, a man. What it teaches you to stay off drugs, and it teaches you how to get a job, how to move forward. Thanks again, Evolution. Thanks to the staff members. Thanks to everybody. If you are struggling with addiction, I recommend you from the bottom of my heart to come to Evolution, because it will change your life.